Oh, I forgot my glass.
Loose ball foul on Vassell, pulling Dort to the ground. Upcoming national.
He's throwing elbows and hooking me, but that's great footwork by Bam. And when he can attack in the transition,
Yeah, so
like that,
it is extremely low to nail a preseason Super Bowl exacta. I mean, it's just common sense. My Super Bowl winner has always been the Cowboys. Oh, you're changing it up. I'm changing it up. I'm changing it up. You're changing it up. No one's changing up anything. I've had the Cowboys win the Super Bowl all season. It just happens to be a different matchup. But the Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl. Nothing has changed. So, I mean, that's not changing it up. I mean, this whole entire so-called, not the entire community, but large segments of it are extremely toxic, and they start talking shit, but they don't want to come fuck up and make predictions, So, I just found it funny that the trolls are like, oh, you're changing out the balls and not in the Super Bowl, you're changing it up. No, nothing changed. It's always been the Dallas Cowboys. It's always been 40-4 life path. Dak Prescott winning the Super Bowl exactly 40 months after his ankle injury against the Giants. And of course, the Giants is 40. And the Cowboys did start 4-0 at home. And it's for the Cowboys' 40th postseason victory. So nothing has changed at all. The Dallas Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl. It just happens to be a different matchup. And, the Bills made a lot of sense from an emotional standpoint, but so does the Kansas City Chiefs against the Dallas Cowboys because people hate Patrick Mahomes. They hate the Kansas City Chiefs. They are tired of hearing about Taylor Swift. They are tired of hearing about her. And people are quite frankly are sick of the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game every single year. And the one thing that Las Vegas will do very well is play with people's emotions, and that's what they're about to do. And the Dallas Cowboys, it's the narrative they're selling that they're gonna choke. They're gonna choke. If you keep on pushing that narrative, then people come to believe it. They will believe the Eagles and believe the 49ers. They will over the Dallas Cowboys. There's one thing people hate more than the Chiefs, and that is the Dallas Cowboys. And people can't stand either team. They're going to really hope the Eagles win or the Niners during NFC Championship week. And that's just going to end very badly. Because Las Vegas wins when people are driven not by logic, but by emotion. And likewise, if you have a Baltimore Ravens in there, this silly psyop of, oh, it's the red and purple Super Bowl logo. The Ravens are facing off against the 49ers in the Super Bowl. Ravens, Cowboys. Nah. Cowboys, Chiefs. Fire. Popcorn out. Cowboy defense, Patrick Mahomes, Mike McCarthy began his NFL coaching journey with the Kansas City Chiefs, the Dallas Texans and Kansas City Chiefs. That kind of historical reference, public not going to know about, but that certainly is a great storyline for all of us. In Las Vegas, there's just no way division rival's going to win at a division rival stadium. It's that easy. Mark Davis didn't agree to host the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory. That wasn't part of the agreement. That's why the Chiefs have no chance. Division rivals don't win. History favors having no division rival win at the Raiders Stadium. That's why the Chiefs can't win. And having the huge betting favorite win in a Super Bowl hosted by Las Vegas, Kansas City Chiefs won't have a chance. The betting public loves favorites. They don't want to lose. That's why they love favorites. They want to feel secure that they can win with the favorite. Public loves favorites. Kansas City Chiefs beating the Eagles this week reinforces that narrative that, it's a dynasty. Patrick Mahomes, we have a dynasty with the Chiefs. Las Vegas wins. Las Vegas wins. Las Vegas wins. Chiefs are definitely cooked after they beat the Eagles this week. It just leads down the line in January, February, where the Chiefs and the Sheep, they get slaughtered. Las Vegas wins. People hate the Cowboys. People will hate the Chiefs even more when the Chiefs choke against the Cowboys. Now, that's guaranteed. People will hate the Kansas City Chiefs if they choke against the Cowboys. They will hate that goddamn team. This about to be good. Get your popcorn out for that. I mean, it's virtually over. The Dallas Texans moved to Kansas City in the year 63, also the birth year of Mike McCarthy. How much time from the Chiefs' first game to Mike McCarthy's birthday? Because Mike McCarthy was also born in 1963. You know, Patrick Mahomes being 23-5. Andy Reid's going to make it to a fifth Super Bowl. It'll just happen to be this year instead of next year. Las Vegas will sweep in. Fact is Las Vegas is not going to celebrate hosting the Super Bowl by coming out on the less profitable end. Las Vegas is going to celebrate hosting the Super Bowl by having record-breaking profits. This will set a Super Bowl record for betting this year. Obviously, because there's more legal betting. They will obviously win big before the game, because the Niners and the Eagles would both be out, and Las Vegas would have a very profitable NFC during the course of the postseason. NFC is where Las Vegas is going to make the cash before the Super Bowl. By having the two favorites, the Niners and the Eagles, lose in a year that Las Vegas is hosting the Super Bowl. So Las Vegas is going to be making record profits before the Super Bowl has even started. But they always want more and more and more and more and more, don't they? When the Cowboys face off against the Chiefs, America is going to be betting on the Chiefs. Las Vegas loves it when people bet with their emotions. They love it when people bet with their emotion. This is just why the Chiefs don't have any chance. When you combine betting with emotion, when you combine Las Vegas celebrating the Super Bowl, when their sportsbooks make record-breaking profits, it's virtually a done deal. Your 49er fan's going to drive all the way out from California to Las Vegas to bet on the Chiefs, because they can't bet in California. After the Niners lose, they hate the Cowboys. They hate the Cowboys. 49er fan can't bet in California because they've made it illegal. 49er fans from California drive all the way out only to lose on the Dallas Cowboys. They can't win. You just can't come out on the winning end there on that side. It's virtually over. It won't even matter if the Niners don't make it to the Super Bowl. The fact is, these people definitely make the drive out just so they can place that little bet on the Chiefs over the Cowboys. Now I have an underground bunker of more Kleenex for the 41ers. Because I have to save some for the Super Bowl for those guys. I've already decoded Peyton Manning. The Peyton Manning decode is still there for Patrick Mahomes, even after correctly predicting Patrick Mahomes to beat the Niners. When, most people here, they had the Niners. But they're acting like, Mahomes is a Dynasty. Same people had the Eagles beating Mahomes last year before the game started, before the Super Bowl. And they did so also. The 49ers going to beat Patrick Mahomes with Jimmy Garoppolo. And yes, it is a certified fact. Most people in the Gematria community actually went with the Niners over the Chiefs, and they will not admit that. But here we are. This time around, you had the golden moment to go with Patrick Mahomes last year, and everybody failed last year. But I did not. And it's another example where I never, ever change it up. My preseason prediction last year was the Packers over the Chiefs, but what was consistent all year long was a State Farm quarterback winning at State Farm Stadium. That was my idea. It's why it was virtually easy to go with the Chiefs over the Eagles. It just won't get that easy in the future, I guarantee you. Mahomes is 23-5. Now Andy Reid's going to fall to 2-3 in Super Bowls because he lost one with the Eagles. And he's 2-1 with Patrick Mahomes. He did win 2 out of his 3 first Super Bowls, but Andy Reid's going to fall to 2-5 as a head coach in the Super Bowl over at Las Vegas. Las Vegas is Gematria 23. Dallas Texans is also Gematria 33. The Chiefs can fall to 3-3 in the Super Bowl as the Dallas Texans. Nevada's 36th state. The Chiefs can win 3 out of their 6 Super Bowls. The Chiefs' 6 consecutive AFC Championship game appearance. The Cowboys' 6th Super Bowl championship. Now, the NFL is scripted, but also there is a real element to it. For example, the Bills look out of sync. And the NFL knows this, and that's what kind of leads up to the Chiefs against the Cowboys. Obviously, everyone's going to be betting on the Eagles and the Niners with their NFC bets. So the favorite will come out of the AFC. The Chiefs will be the favorite. The favorite's going to come out of the AFC. If these kind of upsets happen all the time, no one would be participating in sports betting. So the favorite will obviously come out on the AFC end. Now, your individual matchup is just not going to work out because the 2 most favorable matchups, the Chiefs, Eagles, and the Chiefs, 49ers, won't happen. So there, Las Vegas will definitely win. You see how this has been dialed up the way I see it. Definitely allows Las Vegas to have a super profitable postseason all the way up to the actual Super Bowl. And they'll celebrate their record-breaking profits before the game, and they'll celebrate even more after the game. And then Kelsey fumbles. He makes a key drop. Taylor Swift doesn't want to associate with a loser. And there comes a little breakup song. You can see it coming a mile away. Oh, NFL script, don't get that good. Get the good story about that from Kelsey and Taylor Swift. They want the Swifties to start betting on sports. Oh, my God. Who can see this coming? Las Vegas wants Taylor Swift fans who've never bet on sports to bet on the Chiefs. Now I see what they're doing. They want Swifties to lose. I'm going to put 20 bucks on Jason Kelsey. Yeah, I'm going to bet on Jason Kelsey. Kelsey gets injured, knocked out of the game. He has a key drop. He has a key fumble. That's going to happen against Dallas Cowboys. You see these Super Bowls? The Raiders were the favorite. They got destroyed by the Bucs. Peyton Manning was the favorite after record-breaking regular season. This guy got sandwiched by the Legion of Boom. It's not out of the equation that the Cowboys blow out the Chiefs, but your most likely scenario is Dak Prescott leading the game-winning drive in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady lost 2 Super Bowls where he didn't have the ball in his hands to end the game, and I can see that happening with Patrick Mahomes. So a game-winning drive for Dak Prescott is what I see right here. Yeah, if you understand the power of numerology. And you see 40s pop up all season long that are just not coincidences. Prescott's ankle injury was not a coincidence. Now, here's another thing what this Gematria community did. So they went with the Eagles to beat Patrick Mahomes. They went with the 49ers over. They went with Garoppolo over Patrick Mahomes. Now, this is all true. Another thing, what was I leading up my point to? The freaking microwave did it right there. And checking out the score right there because I'm not watching all the action that's happening. I mean, and there's another example. So you have historically, the public went with the offense, the Broncos over the Seahawks. They went with the Raiders over the Buccaneers. They also did went with the Colts over the Saints. Peyton Manning was a big favorite in that Super Bowl, so we've seen it before. That's why it's totally not out of the equation that, the Cowboys kind of shocked the world, so to speak, even though I would not be surprised at all. If you want to talk football, the Chiefs don't throw the deep pass. That kind of makes things easier, one-dimensional for the Dallas Cowboys in the number one pass rush. Cowboys have a better quick kicker. Both teams don't run the ball well. The Chiefs have a soft defense. It's taking a hit. Andy Reid doesn't run the ball or manage the clock. So, yeah, Chiefs are definitely suspect. Now, the Chiefs looked very flat, and they looked disinterested and disjointed before Super Bowl 55. So, and they have participated in fixes before because that Bengals game was obviously fixed. Going for it, not kicking the field goal, all that led up to the Bengals win the game. The Chiefs have thrown games before, and they'll do so again. Now, the Chiefs' record in Las Vegas is 3-0 before the season. 3-0 in games played at Las Vegas. 2020, 2021, 2022. Cowboys last won Super Bowl 30. Now, here's another 40. 4-0 at Las Vegas. The Kansas City Chiefs. After they beat the Raiders. So Dak is a 40-4. His ankle injury exactly 40 months before he wins the Super Bowl for the Cowboys. 40th playoff win. The Cowboys start 4-0 at home. And the Kansas City Chiefs enter the Super Bowl with a 4-0 record at Las Vegas. Because they're going to beat the Raiders again at Las Vegas. And so the Chiefs are going to fall to 4-1 at Las Vegas in the Super Bowl because Super Bowl is Gematria 41, and also 41 is the 13th prime, and the Cowboys win the Super Bowl 13 years after they hosted it. The Super Bowl is on February the 11th. It's only 2 rings for Andy Reid in his 11th season as Kansas City Chiefs coach. February the 11th, only 2 rings in his 11th season. This year is Andy Reid's 11th season. He's still stuck at 2 rings in 11 seasons. And Dak Prescott, the Giants fell to 2-11 against Dak Prescott in the opening week of the season. It's time to think logically and not get trapped with the emotions. Or cowgirls! Cowbums! That's proof that people are driven by emotions. I see it in the comments right there. I'm a reader. Yeah, I hate the Kansas City Queens. But I did predict the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, as a Raider last year, to go with the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl last year, because I know that it's rigged. It was rigged for Mahomes. It was rigged for the Chiefs last year. But now, if the Bills don't make it, and the Bengals are weakened, I think, people will win some money on the Chiefs, and then they'll try to, I'm going to go for the home run. I hate the Cowboys. They are losing the Super Bowl. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. They're losing the Super Bowl. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys. They're losing the Super Bowl. It's Sparta. They're losing the Super Bowl. That is how the public will think. The Chiefs and the Cowboys. Get the popcorn out there. Who you hate more? Who you hate more? Super Bowl. After the Bills lost this week, and Dolphins don't beat teams over 500. It's like the Ravens losing this week. They've weakened the Ravens. And NFL just want to keep the AFC North tight this week. Chiefs will probably lose one game the rest of the year. They may even go undefeated before the Super Bowl. 15. Yeah. It will be. Well, it's the 17 week, the 18 weeks. Yeah, that'll be 28. Yeah, you just look at Patrick Mahomes, 13-3 in the playoffs. As a number 1 seed, the Chiefs could be the number 1 seed because the AFC is it's not competitive this year. He enters 11-3 like Len Dawson. I think he went 11-3 the year that he won the championship for the Dallas Texans. I did the whole video on how the Chiefs are going to beat the Eagles, and then the Dallas Cowboys were going to win after the Dallas Texans won the prior year's Super Bowl. But it's interesting now that we do get the actual Chiefs-Cowboys Super Bowl matchup. I just remember people saying we can see Eagles, Chiefs all the way back to Super Bowl 52, 53, 54. It did happen. The Chiefs-Cowboys was one of these Super Bowls they were talking about for Super Bowl 56. We may end up seeing that Super Bowl. Okay, the point that I was forgetting right there, right? Oh, Dak Prescott got to win the Super Bowl right after his injury, but maybe not right after his injury. But why? What is the significance of the week? It wasn't week 6. It was week 7 because the Cowboys had to bye. Maybe no. Cowboys had to bye after the game against the Chargers, but it was week 6, 4-2 Super Bowl on the 42nd day. The 6th ring over at Las Vegas. The last time the NFC won the Super Bowl was the Rams over at LA. So that's kind of the significance of the Cowboys starting 4-2, winning week 6 at SoFi to win their 6th championship, to be the next team from the NFC side to win the Super Bowl since at LA when the Rams won at SoFi, the same stadium where they defeated the Chargers in that week 6 game. Now, Jerry Jones is born at LA. He can be the next team from the NFC to win since Super Bowl at LA. And now Andy Reid born at LA. He did not make it to Super Bowl 56 at LA, but against Andy Reid, the LA-born native, the Dallas Cowboys can be the first team from the NFC to win the Super Bowl since the Rams did so at LA. So that's how we connect Andy Reid to the last time the NFC won the Super Bowl. Now here is the Camacho Reid, 27 years without a title. 27 years without a title. 27 years without a title. That's how we interpret Andy Reid. It's same old Andy Reid. It's same old Andy Reid. I'm your worst fucking nightmare, son. You don't know what you're talking about. You need to use your head a little bit more. On your worst fucking nightmare on February 11th, bitch. You guys are losing the Super Bowl. You have no idea. You gotta use your head. They say the house wins. They say Las Vegas wins. They'll be saying it after the game. They won't be saying it before the game. It's why the public is a bunch of sheep. They'll be saying, "Oh, red for Las Vegas. Red Cowboys win Las Vegas." Couldn't have seen it happening before. The sheep on Sports Center are going to say it after the game. After all that's met. Got to do it before the game. I'm only trying to help these emotional people in the public out. I don't know why you're toxic. You are toxic. You are toxic. You are toxic. Make your video, son. Make your video. Make your video. Where's your video at? I did not. I don't know what you're talking about, son. You're a troll. Troll. Bye-bye. 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 Cam the fuck up. You don't cam the fuck up, don't you? Got a lot to learn, son. Got a lot to learn. Come on now. Gotta think like the pro. Don't think like the emotional sheep. Oh, I hate the Cowboys. I have to lose. You can learn numerology. Demetria, supplement the numerology. You don't get it? You really don't get it. All the proof is there. He got injured after his 86 start against the Buccaneers, Tom Brady's team. He defeated Tom Brady. He'd be the 35th quarterback to win the Super Bowl. He's number one on third down, all three third down stats. Third down yardage, third down completions, third down conversion percentage. I didn't mean to say this in the 28th minute. The cabal, the organic side of reality kind of led us to that 28th minute. We talked about that Prescott and his third down conversion. They've been scripted forever. They were scripted. Broadway, Joe Namath. AFL and NFL can finally merge together. They have always been rigged. That was the biggest Super Bowl upset before the Patriots and the Giants. Before it was the Jets and the Colts. And the Colts were the defending champion before the 2007-2008 season. The New York Jets had the biggest upset, then the giant upset by the New York Giants. So they have always been rigged. They have been rigged for decades. Now, what they did a better job of over the past 20 years is scripting Super Bowls to keep them close for advertisement reasons. Everybody gets their advertisement slots filled in when people are watching. The networks make the money. They are seeing the advertisement. So they've gotten better at making the overall product more entertaining. So games have always been rigged by the cabal. And, once I reach the objective next year, then I can dedicate more time to the Matcha Sports and World History Channel. I have capped the Urza Son of God. You see, anyone who says, chosen one, Son of God, that is suspect. That is narcissistic. I'm the chosen one. Urza, Son of God, Adonis. I mean, come on, gotta use your head. Why would Mark Davis want to agree to host a Chiefs Super Bowl victory, and the Chiefs would they would be saying, "Oh, we won the Super Bowl at your stadium, Raider fan." Like, what does that mean? Hey, come on, what does that mean? It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't compute. It does not compute. Public will be mad when the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. They'll be mad at Patrick Mahomes. They accuse him of being butt, but he's already a company man. Did you see that slide right there? He could have gotten a touchdown against the Jets. He could have covered the spread, but no. Patrick Mahomes fucked people over. He already has fucked people over. He saves points, just like King LeBron James. He will do so again because it's part of the script for people to be led to the slaughterhouse. We'll get to 2025, but now we're focused on 2024. I like Man City, but I like Man City and Bayern both to play in the final. Harry Reid's a great not Harry Reid, but Harry Kane is a great story. But Messi started out his career quickly with a couple of Champions League titles. Ronaldo did. Down the line, just Haaland's going to get it. He's going to win the Champions League titles during the early stage and Mbappe later. So I think the Haaland-Mbappe scripting, they're kind of copying the Messi-Ronaldo thing with their Champions League titles. Well, yeah, I found a picture on Google of Mike McCarthy with his Kansas City Chiefs apparel on. So, kind of reminds us a little bit. The coach of the Bengals is Zach Taylor, and he was the Rams offensive coordinator. So, first thing to do is just to look at historical context, and then you can kind of see, oh, that's very plausible. See Mike McCarthy up against the Kansas City Chiefs. I want to share some things that Zach James has said. Some really good things in that video right there. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys have to beat the very best of the best. I do well if I fade the public because I faded the Eagles and the Bengals and the Bills and the Niners during the entire playoffs last year. So I'm going to fade everyone again. And this is where we're going to win. Fade the public all the way. Think with your mind instead of with the emotions. Don't be a slave to the emotion of the game. That's where they get the public. But I'll show you what Zach James has said. I think he's talking about the death of Hunt, the owner. So Zach James, he's back. Yeah, we rode Gold King of Bond very hard last year, but that literally means nothing because just a year off, and then we go out and attack it again, and ba-boom, kaboom, and then they're falling the 5 and 6 pattern. They're gonna start out slow. You repeat the same result again. People think the Lakers suck. They think the Lakers suck. It's all mind control. Oh, Zach is here. Okay, great. Share what Zach said. Once I find it here, once I find it. He talked about the 85. Forgot which video it is. I'm trying to dig through the comments here. Where was it? It was 85 in Lamar Hunt. Where was it? Or died at 85 or something. Maybe it's a pick video. Maybe it's a prediction video. Maybe it's the NFL pick video. I have to go deep through. Oh, it was my pinned comment at the top. JFK died in 63 in Dallas. Cowboys founded 63 years ago. Yeah, because it's their 63rd season. Final score added up to 28. And it's great research there by Zach James. Not Crackery Hubbard. We're talking about Zach James here. Jerry Jones took over 89, but yeah, Jerry Jones born at LA, the MC's last victory at LA, the week 6 game, all of that. Yeah, Zach James is kind of connected to the Whoop, let me go back to that. He talked about 85. I want to drop another Chiefs Cowboys video before Goat King the Bond tip off. Or Goat King the Bond West Lakers. Okay. Stop clicking it. Nope. Get rid of it. Technical difficulty. I can get a new laptop anytime I feel like. I want this to last forever. I maximize the value that I paid for this laptop right there. I mean, this is like 10 years old. A Surface Pro 2 for crying out loud. Yeah, there's a little crack on the screen. So there's a little circle that appears, and then I'm not able to click on it. But anyway, I'll try to fix it right now. Get rid of it. I think I've gotten rid of it. Yes, I did. Maybe. Once I go back there. Lamar and Jerry family very close from the same neighborhood. Same neighborhood. Norma Heim died in the summer at 85 years old. Oh, she died at Dallas. Cowboys improved to 8-5 against the Chiefs. So, dealing in academic terms, I will cite my sources. I will not plagiarize information that I did not obtain by myself and my own intellectual curiosity. I will be sure to cite Zach James because that's where I got the information from. And I never ever take everyone's information and present it as my own. So I will cite Zach James when I come out with that video. Norma Hunt died in the summer at 85 years old. The Cowboys proved it 8-5 against the Chiefs. Her son Clark is 58 years old. So Zach, grande, Zach, grande. This Zach there, not Zach after the top. That's real research right there. That's a Zach I like to see right there. This guy right there. This Zach. Go keep on Jan. Zach Jan. Real good. Miami Heat was easy call this game. I mean, Miami Heat start to play better. A little slow start. They did win the East after all, so they're good. I should get a bottle of wine before the game starts. I try to limit my consumption. I've gone from full bottle to half bottle. Doing much better. I'm going to go Mamba tonight. This game ends at 11 o'clock, whatever. We're still going to knock out 8 miles, whatever. Yeah, I'm home tomorrow. So that's great. And, my mom's like, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I'll show you what I want for Christmas, okay? What I really want for the holidays is to for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. And if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, then it will be a lot of money made during the summer. And if the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl, then I'm flying out to New Jersey. And my cousin, I told her, hey, it's my pick, all that. And she's been sending me snaps after every single Cowboy touchdown last week. I mean, wow. I mean, she's like, yeah, I miss you. You should really come down, whatever. It's been like, she's 35. I'm 28. All this bullshit with the flying and the cancellation. So, I unfortunately I missed her wedding because of the flight cancellation BS. So, if this is truly part of God's plan right there, then gonna make up for missing the wedding and Yeah, yeah, yeah. That yeah, yeah. Yeah, my uncle called me the next day. Yeah, 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 yeah. I really wish I was there. I did too. But everything is possible. If the Cowboys win the NFC, then I'm gonna surprise my cousin. She will not be expecting me to be there on Super Bowl Sunday. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl. We're gonna see the Cowboys win that fucking Super Bowl. And Zach James is from New Jersey too. So Cowboys win NFC. I'm flying out. I'm surprising my cousin. We're gonna see Dak Prescott win after his mom and his bro died. And my sister passed away too. So big things are gonna happen. It's all part of God's plan. Goalkeeper Bond didn't win last year, but it makes it even more emotional when he does win this year. That we still stick with Mamba style, ice cold veins. Still stick with it. And people were gone, people were missing, people gave up, but we still keep on attacking. And that's what matters. You can see the 5-6 happen tonight. If the 5-6 doesn't happen, then it's all good. Let's just get a win, another win at home. Like Staples Center was a fortress last year. It really was a fortress. And it's a fortress so far this year. Lakers did great winning at home last year in the playoffs. Crypto, Staples, whatever you want to call it. I call it Staples. It's a fortress. It's a fortress. We will be watching the Super Bowl, me and my cousin together. I guarantee it. It could be a magical day. I surprise her and we see the Cowboys win the Super Bowl and she gets to see her cousin that she hasn't seen in like 8, 9 years. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. This kind of reminds me of a time where I was surprised my nanny that I haven't seen forever, and that was a game that it was like 1 second left. It was Suns Clippers 2021. She's a really big Suns fan. All that goes way back 1990s. All that. Nanny, haven't seen her in a while. It was 2021. Phoenix Suns were making a run. I was like, won't be expecting me to be there. She may not even recognize me. And that was the day that was the what was that? The game winning alley oop to DeAndre Ayton. I surprised my nanny that day, and that was the game winning alley oop to DeAndre Ayton with under a second, and Stephen A. Smith was bamboozled. He could not believe it. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. If the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl, that Las Vegas will plan to play with the public's emotions. If the Cowboys do make it to the Super Bowl, it's a lock. Again, the 4-0. I didn't say it, but 4-0 playoff run. 4-0. This cannot end like, well, it's not out of the equation, but as far as advertisement goes, as far as live betting goes, it'd be good for business when Dak has the ball, 2-minute offense. CeeDee Lamb sacrifices the sheep, sacrifices the Chiefs, sacrifices the public. CeeDee Lamb sacrifices them, game winning touchdown. It will be a rush of euphoria. Chiefs have the game. Then Dak drives and they win the game. If Dak owns the Giants, if he owns the Giants, He has to beat the former Giants defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo. Dak owns the Giants again. Approach it from that angle, too. There's so many angles that you can approach a Chiefs-Cowboys Super Bowl. It's now 6 points. All right, Heat. No more bullshit. No point spread bullshit. Miami Heat to win the game straight up. Scripted steal. My God. They're not going to blow ass at the end of the game, are they? Up by 6 points with 5 minutes left. You're the Miami Heat. You have Jimmy Butler. You have Tyler Hero. Hey, 4-point game. 4-point game. Michael Jordan's no longer the owner. I mean, how good are these guys supposed to be? Okay, so I will cite my sources. Screenshot Christopher Compton. Cite the source. Cite Chris. Don't be one of these low-life Patreon frauds that start copying information. They say, hey, this is my information. Contribute to my... They just suck money, and they don't even do Gematria. These guys are frauds. There's a whole network of these people. Hey, I know Gematria. Please do my Patreon. If I have a one in fucking last week. Plus he fouls it. But it'll be under 4 minutes after the next Heat possession. Can't zoom in. I can still screenshot Chris. Got Chris and Zach here. They got them some good information and some things I want to lead up to that. Yeah, I wish I could have mentioned last night in that 13-minute video that 1963 they moved to Kansas City in 63. The Cowboys could be 6-3 in the Super Bowl. I hate the Cowboys. Okay, I'm a Cowboy hater. I have people accusing me of being a Cowboys fan. I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm just going with the script. You can hate a team, and you can predict the team you hate to win. There you go. Was that Tyler Hero? No, it's that other white dude. What's his name? He's like a baseball player. He's got that long-ass hair, all that. He looks like one of these baseball guys. Oh, he makes it straight back. I hear some funny-ass shit. Like, oh, Brock Purdy next Tom Brady. He wins the Super Bowl. And Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl because he's next Tom Brady, and Joe Brady was his defensive coordinator. Now, I do have Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl. Have you seen when I predicted the Bengals to win the Super Bowl? I have predicted the Bengals to win the Super Bowl. With legal sports betting, it's not going to be that easy like you think it's going to be that easy. You know what I'm thinking of? Oh, I won at Louisiana. These people are wicked. It can't be that easy. These people I speak about, it's the script writers. It's Las Vegas. You can't outsmart them. You can't. Las Vegas knows this. Is there Patrick Mahomes next Tom Brady? I'm going to win the next 5 Super Bowls. Tom Brady. The average futures bettor that loves favorites. No, Patrick Mahomes, the next winner. He's not going to chase Tom Brady. No, Tom Brady is eternal Moloch worship. Michael Jordan is eternal Moloch worship. But what the fifth play, 50, yeah, sixth play, it's get Toronto. Oh, Michael, always greater than Goat King LeBron James. Moloch worship. People worship Moloch. They worship Michael Moloch. Satanic. This team made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without Michael Jordan. Phil Jackson was a good coach. I tell you, these people, Michael Jordan, this Bulls team could have easily won that championship. The refs didn't screw the Knicks. Just type in refs screw Knicks. 1995, it may have been the year. I think Stephen A. Smith on First Take says that they got screwed against the New York Knicks. Scottie Pippen's a baller because in that video, Skip Bayless said that Scottie Pippen was not a top 25 player. So Stephen A. Countered that point with talking about how much Scottie Pippen balled out that year without Michael Jordan. But if go Killabon, if he will stop the cup, these Cavs teams should have made the playoffs. Now go Killabon, but he was the entire system. Objectively, I see I go Killabon is a GOAT. He has won with far less. Michael's a great player. He's a killer. There are great things about Mike. Obviously, I'm a good man. And I know that Gold Killabon is a much better human than Michael Jordan. These are the facts. He is faithful. He hasn't broken the law. Michael Jordan he slept with 1,000 women. It could be more than 1,000 women that Michael Jordan slept with. But Gold Killabon James obviously is a very great family man. He's got some nice classical taste, Goat Killabon James. He likes Beethoven. His son can play the piano. Goat Killabon James loves wine. He's a very classy individual, a high-class individual. Goat Killabon James. They think he's stupid because he never went to college, but he's a great businessman. He's a billionaire, for crying out loud. How's Goat Killabon the dumbass? Because he's black and you don't go to college? LeBron James don't speak like he's from the hood. He speaks eloquently. Goat Killabon is a great example for that. It should be a great example for the black community. Goat Killabon is a great example for the entire human race, regardless of which race or ethnicity you belong to. Have you ever watched Enter the Dragon? Well, what's that about? Go get. Please share us. Please share with us. Please enlighten us. I've not seen that. Please enlighten us. I would like to know more about the plot, why we should see it. Please enlighten us. I'll add it to my YouTube videos, and when it becomes available, I'll see it. If the Lakers lose tonight, we're going to John Wick this fucking championship. And Cowboys going to John Wick their way through the Niners and the Eagles and the fucking Chiefs. They John Wick their ass to those teams, baby. Ain't that fucking badass? Eagles, they're going for the kill. The Niners, they going for the kill. The Chiefs, they going for the kill over that scrub quarterback. But Dak Prescott has thrown for more 400-yard games than every single prior Cowboys quarterback combined. I'm not going to be one of these people that say that Dak Prescott's a scrub. My uncle thinks Kyler Murray's the best quarterback in the NFC, and I agree with that. But Dak is the best quarterback when he wins the Super Bowl. But do I think that Kyler can win with less talent? Yes, I do. That doesn't take everything away from what Dak does. But how do we get to this point at the beginning of the year with the Dallas Cowboys? What made it easy for me at these odds was that there's no Drew Brees, there's no Aaron Rodgers, there's no Tom Brady. So this is the moment where Dak should be expected to win because Jalen Hurts is He's not a scrub, Jalen Hurts, but he's turned it over too many damn times. Dak has been efficient. He hasn't turned over the ball, but Jalen Hurts has turned it over. Eagles clearly are vulnerable. I mean, the Cowboys, this guy that they got at tight end, not Dalton Schultz, but the other guy, Ferguson or something like that. They're not a stupid team that overpays for a guy because, he's been an X amount of years in the NFL. Cowboys find a same player that can perform the same things that Dalton Schultz did at a fraction of the cost. Now, who was this tight end that they had? I think it was Ferguson. Ferguson, the fantasy football nuts, has been producing these fine stats for the Dallas Cowboys. So Dallas Cowboys have fine player evaluation. And the Cowboys just opened the cap space for defensive depth when they, as good as Dalton Schultz is, the Cowboys can find a player of his same talent that can perform, that can produce the same as he did. Jake Ferguson, thank you. That wasn't the Michigan tight end. That was somebody else. Shoemaker. But you see, even if this guy got hurt, Dallas Cowboys have number 86, Luke Shoemaker from Michigan. Okay, guys, gotta go. Gotta get the cheap video. Maybe get another bottle of wine before tip off, 8:40. Go Keenan and play the game that you gotta go to 8-6. I wonder what I got better check the line. How is the line there? Keenan's in the game, according to Isaac. This guy is like Jesus Christ. He gets stones thrown at him. He has twigs thrown at this guy. You have Go Keenan in there. I can see Go Keenan losing because this guy is fucking Jesus Christ, for crying out loud. This guy has gone through many humiliation rituals. There's a Los Angeles Lakers tweet that I just saw right there. Let me screenshot that. Where the hell is it? 56 seconds of LeBron testing the squeaks of the court? Oh, they posted that 2 hours ago. Why they say 56 seconds right there? Let me screenshot that because that could be something to share in tonight's video of the Lakers. 56 seconds of LeBron testing the squeaks of the court. Are you telling us they're going to be 5 and 6, or you're just telling us that, hey, 5 and 6 NBA Finals, 56 combined appearances? What? You could have made. What if it wasn't 56 seconds? What if it was something else, right? I mean, the Celtic players like Marcus Smart and all that, and Williams, tonight could be a good game. Tonight, maybe a one-possession game. Just the Celtics Lakers, these Celtics players on the Grizzlies. I mean, there may be a lot of familiarity and a lot of personal pride and everything that comes with it done lining tonight. So tonight's going to be a great game. I'm running short on time. I'm going to go get the video, get the bottle of wine, be live here, dress up in the flannel on the bean, the glasses, be balling. Any change in the line? It went to 6.5 points. Go pick the puncher! Captain the puncher! Go the puncher! Mamma mia, the New Orleans Saints are winning big. What is going on? It's still 6.5 points. So where is the official news that Goki Fontaine is playing tonight? He's going to the tail of the Grizzly. 4 minutes ago, Sports Illustrated. What's the update? James, a true game time decision. You go to the usual pregame before determining if he's ready to get. Game time. Maybe under an hour. I don't know if I'll have time to upload the video. Isaac Chacon has not cited his sources where he's getting that information from. I mean, he win. Good job. Right. I went Nuggets. I respected Miami, but just Brooklyn was losing too much, and they're so much better than that, so I did went with Brooklyn. I went Heat, I went 76ers. They're winning by 2. I am down what everyone's saying about the Celtics. If the Celtics brought the Knicks, they better beat the 76ers. I think Joe's going to watch it 42, even without Friday tomorrow, Celtics will beat the 76ers tomorrow. Let me try to get the video and get my bottle and be live here with the glasses and the beanie and the fucking flannel and all that shit. Here we go. Here we go. Got the party. Got the rally cry for the playoffs. Come out the energy. Come out the better. As strong as ever. You take the bottom worlds from the Nugget. Be strong as ever next year. Don't take the foot chair. Yeah. The punch. I'm ready for May. Ready for June. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. Ready for May and June. I'll take the foot chair. I don't give a damn what anyone saying. Lakers laid down against the Nuggets. The Celtics are up by 10-11 against Miami. They laid down. The Mafia determined the finals last year. They determined it. There's no mind games don't work around here. You decide to push the Lakers Celtics for next year. You're not the mind games. You already know you're rolling with that right before the next CBA deal about to expire some 10, 11 months after the 2024 NBA title. King got LeBron! King got LeBron! That's a bad man right there. You saw Grizzly scream right there. He did the same exact thing on the court. That's a bad man. Don't check the judge. He's killer. He gonna hit that tip. Can't double puncher. Oh, I play chess. He played chess. He's just fine. Has to find this bottle of wine out there. Good playing chess. I'm all good. Wrestling, go keep on doing. Because this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. It's 82 games. It's how many games in the playoffs? 16, 25. It's a chess match.